No team news yet.
Zampa will play.
Zampa will play. I can guarantee you that.
Everyone fit and available?
Virtually, yeah. We're still working through that, but we'll have 11 on the park.
This team got a 12-game win streak. Obviously, a few new faces in the squad, but a lot of experience come back in. What sort of where do you think this team can get to in terms of ODI?
Well, I think first and foremost we're here to play against England and win this series. So for me, it's not looking too far ahead of that, but we certainly welcome in some really experienced cricketers into this series.
And Adam Zampa, 100 ODIs, is a special milestone. You said countless times before that he's sort of the most important player in this team. We feel that he is. Just reflections on him and what he's been able to do for Australia over the last period of time.
Yeah, I mean, I think 100 games in ODI cricket these days is a really special achievement. And Zampa's career has certainly had its ups and downs, being in and out of the side at times, but I think the way that he's gone about it over the last probably 4 or 5 years, the person he's become, and more importantly for us as a team, the cricketer he's become is something that we're really grateful for, and he's certainly tracking towards being one of our greatest ever ODI players. So yeah, as you said, I'm on record saying that I feel very lucky to have him in this team, and yeah, tomorrow will be a special day for him and his family.
What's it like? Is someone you can turn to, I guess, through that middle over period, I guess, through the whole innings, but it's just so dominant that when you need a wicket, you can always turn to him straight away and build like the innings around.
Yeah, there's no hiding behind the fact that he's certainly one of our go-to men with the ball over a 50-over period. So I think that's been one of the challenges that he's taken in his stride over the last few years is being that person for us, and he certainly thrives off the bigger moments, which is what all great players do. So it's a real credit to the way he's gone about his work.
Last one for me, but CAPTAIN has got this team over the last little period. He's sort of said previously that he doesn't see himself, being captain, for the rest of his career. Could you see yourself, taking with both white ball teams?
I mean, similarly to the first question, for me it's just about this series, and Paddy remains the captain of this team, and I'll fill in wherever is required. So it's about doing the best job I possibly can in this series, and I guess trying to carry on what Pat's brought to this team, and he's done a tremendous job.
There's obviously a vacancy alongside Travis Adam since the World Cup. But one ago, can you give us a hint as to who might fill that tomorrow?
We've got a few options available, but you'll have to find out at the toss, or when we're back.
There's obviously, you probably know the big guns for this series. Presumably people might start, and Hazel will get a decent run out across the 5 games. Are they going to have to be managed quite carefully as well?
It's certainly a busy schedule. And there will be times where we may have to manage guys through. And playing 5 games in 10 days is certainly a big ask, but we'll manage that as best we can and make sure that we're fielding teams to win this series.
And what can you tell us about Marley Bidman, who's obviously come in at a pretty young age, and I guess a lot of cricket fans won't know a lot about him at all.
Yeah, he's a ripping young kid. He's obviously on standby at this point in time. But for a 19-year-old kid, he's certainly got a lot of talent. He showed that throughout the Under-19 World Cup. And I think he's going to learn a lot by being here over the next couple of weeks.
Have you had much to do with him at WA or
A little bit, yeah. Obviously, haven't been home a lot, but I've certainly faced him in the nets a few times. And we've seen over the history of Australian cricket, we've had a long list of guys that have been plucked, I guess, out of nowhere. But Marley certainly is extremely talented. He bowls fast, and we're rapt to have him here.
Are you a captain who does a lot of research on opposition? Obviously, it's quite a fresh-faced squad. Have you looked at them? Is that kind of? Do you like coming up against new guys that you haven't seen before, or do you have to do a lot of research beforehand on the kind of stats side of it?
Yeah, we've got a great team behind the scenes that feed us with as much information as we possibly can, and whether someone's played 100 games or 1 game, we go in with our plans and being as well prepared as we possibly can.
Yeah, just on that, the making of the England squad obviously looks very different to the 50 over World Cup last year. you get the sense then when you played against them that that was a team and a group that was coming to the end of a bit of a cycle?
I mean, I guess it's hard to really comment on that. We're really focused on what we're trying to do, and there's no doubt they've got some guys that have come in with, I guess, not as much experience in international cricket, but in the same sense, still have a lot of respect for them. And guys play a lot of cricket around the world, and the T20 format these days provides you with, I guess, the ability to see people before they play. So, yeah, it's a New York team for them, but certainly one we respect.
Yeah, I was going to ask about, as you said there, franchise cricket, that because guys are getting experience in playing huge IPL games now, that bringing in young players feels a little bit less of a risk than it used to, maybe?
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's risky, but people earn their spots, and I guess the people that England have chosen for this series have earned their spots, and yeah, go well. Hopefully not too well, but good luck to them.